How's it, guys? Another update here from myself. I want to quickly get into the market, what's happening, and what we can expect for the rest of the week. Obviously, we had quite a nice bullish pump throughout Monday, and right now we are seeing a bit of a retracement. Right, I want to see where we can potentially get a bounce, or should we carry on going down more? Okay, so in the group, what I did say that these are the key levels for Bitcoin, right? So the problem is right now we did lose this 9900 level. You can see how we closed below this level, and these levels are just the Fibonacci from this low over here. So this low over here to this high over here. Okay, so these are the reaction zones that I'm looking at for potential longs. Okay, so I do think that we are most likely going to come and tap this level here. It's a very, very good possibility. So I am going to be looking for a long within the 89,878 level. There might be a reaction at that zone. If we do lose that level, then there is a potential for price to actually come down further. So 88,879, right? Overall, I do think that this is quite healthy. I do think that we are going to potentially take out these highs and potentially this level here, which is that key level on the daily time frame. It's our order block from the 16th November 2025. So I do think it's possible that we do get a reaction to the downside, but I want to see if we can come down a little bit more here. So I'm going to be looking for a long at around about 89,878. Looking for shorts right now could be the play, but I'd rather just wait for this potential move that we come down a little bit more here and potentially get a reaction at this level here. Okay, so for now, I'm not really interested in let me actually make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see 22. I think that's a bit better. Here we go. So for now, I'm not really interested in taking longs or shorts because we don't really have that much information, right? Although structurally right now we broke this low, which is obviously super important. We broke this previous low, which is why structure turned bearish. This was that previous low, and then we also broke trend, right? So structurally right now, there's nothing really for the bulls. The only chance that we have for the bulls is getting a reaction at this level over here. So yeah, for now I'm not really interested in taking any longs. I will look at longs a little bit later at 89,878. Okay, I'll let you know what I do though a little bit later. And then same thing with Ethereum. So I was speaking about ETH yesterday, and yeah, we also lost a key level. We did lose a key level. So the reaction zones for ETH are going to be as follows, right? I'm going to take it from this low over here to this high. We do have this zone over here. So this is going to be the first level right over here. And then we have another level sitting a little bit lower. I don't think we're going to tap that 786. It's a little bit too, because we also have this fair value gap sitting a little bit lower as well, right? So there is potential for this to happen. A bounce from this fair value gap with the 0.65 Fibonacci level is quite a good confluence. Okay, so I do think that ETH is probably going to come down a little bit more today, just based on structure. The 4-hour time frame is getting rejected. We are below the the 21-day moving average as well. Getting rejected from that level. Closing back below the value area high. There's a good chance that we come down lower, guys. There is a good chance that we come down lower for Ethereum. So first reaction zone would probably just be this level here. So this level here, and then 3,100, and then we also have around about this level here of 3,037. So personally, I'm going to be looking for a potential bounce within these zones. I do think that we're going to trace a little bit more today, just based on how structure is looking right now. So there is potential for price to actually just come down a little bit lower to take out this level here, and then potentially this level here. So I do think that we're going to tap this fair value gap just based on the daily time frame, because this is a daily a fair value gap. So this is a reaction zone. There's also the the 21-day moving average over here, sitting over here. So it kind of lines up perfectly around about 3,080. Okay, so 3,080 could be a potential area for a scalp long, which is something that I'll be looking at, and I'll let you guys know within today. So that's kind of the update for Bitcoin and ETH. Okay, but looking at some other tokens, if you guys remember, we did take that harp long. I am out of this position. We hit TP2 as well. So the problem is right now it has come back down here. And to be completely honest with you, this is actually still looking good for a harp. But the thing is right now, I'm not gonna take another long because we've already had the move. I did expect price to actually come up a little bit higher to like 29.5, but you get what you get in the market, right? There's always, price sometimes doesn't hit your levels. So we took what we got, and that was it. So I do think that I will be looking at another long today for hype. If Bitcoin and ETH do come down a little bit more, I want to wait for that first, and then we go long, right? Because taking a long right now with Bitcoin and ETH in the market looking quite bearish, it just doesn't make sense, because this can still take out these lows and then flip bullish later. So you want to actually wait for price to actually take out the liquidity first, and then you want to take the long. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck in a trade with questionable, with it being questionable, right? Rather wait for price to actually take out the liquidity first, and then you want to look for the longs. So I will be looking at that later. I'm still in my OTC long from the other day. I think I told you guys as well. This was the key level for OTC. I've literally told everyone that you want to be buying at this trend line, and I am in a long position on a 5x leverage here. Want to hold this until 389. This is gonna be one of my swing longs. So it is what it is. I'm prepared to even add more if we do come back down here. For OTC, I do think that I don't think we're gonna break this level here. If we do break this trend line, then it's pretty much cooked. But I do think that it's possible that we just continue going higher here. So we'll see. I do think that OTC is a good one to hold until these highs, because once we do break this trend over here, it's just gonna absolutely rocket. It's gonna be like an XRP moon move. So that's something that I'm interested in. So if you guys are interested in a potential spot, 5x, even a 5x long, which is what I've got into here. I'll probably just, getting in now wouldn't really make sense, because your stop's gonna be super wide. But for me, we got in quite early, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys have got the same entry as I did. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, there's not much else that I'm looking at today. XRP also got quite a nice move to the upside. I was looking at that long, but the thing is, we didn't get that close. Remember when I was telling you guys I wanted to see a 4-hour close above there. But yeah, it looks like market is shifting a little bit here. You're closing back below the 21-day moving average, especially on the 4-hour time frame. It shows that short-term momentum is squeezed here. So I do think that you want to be looking to buy within this zone over here for XRP especially, right? So I'll be looking at a potential long for XRP if we come back down to 2.034, around about that level. That's a strong zone for XRP, looking to take out the range high. So that's something I'm looking at for the day. Not much happening though. It'll be super hard to get some positions. But I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna go over I'm gonna go over the tokens now. Just wanted to do a quick update for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the group. And peace out. See you guys later. Bye bye.